This is the porch. This is the porch where John Bergazzi and I would sit for hours and hours and days on end. Right here. Drawing our own comic books and just hanging out and having fun. There used to be a window here instead of this door because the room beyond wasn't there. If you've seen the pictures of my sister and John Bergazzi when they were both a bit younger, this is the floor. This is exactly where they were standing. And this is the boys' quarters. That used to be where my bed was. I don't know why the beds are here. My bed was sideways against the wall. And again, that used to be a window that hatched there, but now there's another room against it. Oh, show you a little more. This is a sculpture that actually goes outside, but nobody's bothered to carry it out. This is a fireplace in the middle of the floor, which is one of the things that Marcel Breuer, the architect of this house, did that was a little weird, to say the least. I mean, it's just right in the middle of the floor. Exactly know what he was thinking. There's a desk here. That's a 50-year-old telephone that still works. Bell really made them tough in those days. Now we're going outside. There's what they call the main house. That window was my mom and dad's bedroom there. Oh, show you a little of the surrounding scenery. And now we're going to go out partway down the deck and onto the point. A bit of a drop here. That out there is the point. It leads out to the marsh, and as you can see, it's pretty close to high tide. There were people kayaking out there a short while ago. There actually is a footpath here. The top of the point, the sides were sand dunes, and the top was just cranberry bushes, but in the 50 years since our family built this house here, they've sort of become overgrown with trees. It's really quite a forest now. Some of these trees were always here, but they were more like these little guys than like these huge buggers. So I sort of miss, you could see going around on this side, there's a bay out there. Hopefully you can see it. That's really the very end of Wellfleet Harbor. Then here it turns into what's known as Blackfish Creek. And wow, you just cannot see anything because of these trees. Anyway, Blackfish Creek is sort of a marsh that curves around this whole peninsula that we're on. And you used to be able to see it, everything, like a 300-degree panorama from up here, but not anymore because of all these trees that have grown up. So, just a little further, we're going to come to this lovely site. It really is like the woods up here, but as you can tell, hopefully, the sides just drop off on either side. So it's this narrow point of land with a forest running up it, or running across its top. And these trees up ahead here, this is where we buried Mom. Not really Mom, the urn that her ashes were in. Wow, tell me I suddenly can't find it. It has to be, here we go, this is it. And that's where she's buried. And it's a lovely copse of trees here. It's just really a beautiful setting. These trees are sort of sheltering the urn's resting place. very nicely. And that's where she is, where that sand is among the cranberries. Try to get a different view here from over here. It's really a lovely, peaceful spot. And I suppose it's sort of grim if you look at it that way, having your mom's remains buried out here, but I kind of like it. Dad is buried somewhere over here. I don't exactly know where. I wasn't here when they buried him. So they're close together, and if you can see the house in the distance there, that's the breakfast porch of the main house. Their spirits are always here. They built this house. It really reflects them, and there's nothing wrong with having their carbon here. I kind of like it. It's just carbon. It's the stuff from the Big Bang, the remnants of the Big Bang that they're both made out of. You know, seems appropriate. It's very appropriate to me. Alright, Mom. I'll come out and visit you again sometime.